Very good afternoon wherever you are watching us from, and welcome to our broadcast this afternoon. Of course, in studio, I'm joined by one of the presidential candidates, Leon Juma. Just to understand his ambition and vision, I've given a chance to be a student leader at ICS. I'm your host, Daniel Ochieng. Mr. Leon, thank you so much for making it in our studio, and please feel comfortable.
Thank you so much.
Maybe we can start off to know who is this Leon Juma.
My name is Leon Juma. I'm doing certificate in project management, and I want to run for president. At the same time, I'm concerned about the student affairs in this school, because ever since I came in to this school, when it was my brother's term, will mark to Moses, and now as we wait to see who will be the next president of the school, I am hoping that in all this we shall be united, and at the same time we shall make the right decisions, because the decision that we make today is the one that is going to determine tomorrow. So thank you so much, Dan, for having me here, and we can proceed.
Okay, Mr. Leon, why do you think you start to be elected at ICS college?
Because I'm a leader by birth, and ever since I was small to this day, as we are speaking, I have a good and tremendous history of leadership, from primary to high school, and even as we speak now, I'm a leader somewhere. And I'm somebody who believes in listening to the voice. I'm somebody who believes in planning and strategy. And I'm also somebody who believes firmly in God, because if you can't believe in God, you can't be truthful. In whatever you do, nothing will succeed.
Maybe to make a clarity, you said that you are a leader by birth. There's someone or a student outside there who want to know who is a leader.
A leader is somebody who is focused.
Yes.
Secondly, knows whatever the people want.
Yeah.
He has interacted with people.
Yes.
He has had the cries of the people, and he or she, and then at the same time, it's somebody who is very, very much determined. If you're determined, you can succeed. But if you're not, utakosa hamu mahali.
So, Mr. Leon, what is your single most important priority for improving the experience of ICS? And how do you plan to achieve it during your term, if you have that chance to be a leader?
That question, well done. It is directing to I releasing my manifesto, which I understand you are a journalist, but I'll answer you. My main aim is to listen to the people. I have interacted with people. I know where the issues are, and at the same time, you can't approach, for example, the management with no solution. So I'm somebody who I have a plan, a well-organized manifesto, and if I stand or I choose to vie as president, I have a team, people who are focused.
But still, you've not answered my question. I've asked you, according to your experience, how will you plan to achieve it during your term if you have that chance to be elected as a leader? Because now, yet you are in the race. Okay? So there are some people here outside there want to hear from you. How will you handle? How will you achieve?
I guess Dan, I've answered you in the previous statement that I said, by listening to people and ensuring that we have more conversations with the people in order for me to know what am I dealing with and the problems at hand, and what do the students feel should be done in order to experience in order to ensure that their stay in this school is good and it's a conducive at the same time.
So you've said to by listening to people.
Yes.
We've seen many leaders come to students, or student leadership coming to students through in their company at time by saying, this and this we will do, we will listen to you, we will give you a good time when we join that administration. So according to you, do you think you will have a change on it, or you will do it more better than them?
Okay, even as I sit here, the only thing that I can say on whatever you have asked is I'll be that person who is accountable and transparent. Accountability is ensuring that I perform whatever the duties that I've been given if I choose to be president. And transparency is at the same time being open. By being open is by bringing more talks where the students can understand every progress we make, and where whatever we are facing as the council, if I choose to stand.
Okay, you said you will, if you have a chance to be in that office, you said you will promote the accountability and transparency. Then you go on by saying that you will be open. So how will you ensure with those what you say? How will you ensure students' voice are not just heard but acted upon by the college administration?
It's very simple. For you to get things done, you need to approach the administration with a humble mind. You can't come with a lot of force. Secondly, you should have solutions to those problems. Thirdly, I strongly believe that the administration that we have now, from the director, as we go down, there are people who listen. The only thing that is failing them is the student leadership, who should be reporting to them on how the students are feeling and the issues that they are facing, in order for them to know whatever is happening and to have that room for change.
So you said that you for a person to be in that, you should be humble. You should be a good listener. Even you said that the director is a good listener. So the problem is, it is just around the corner of a school leadership, the student leadership. So with you, what are the solutions? What are the solutions? What are the solutions you can put in so that you avoid them?
Question.
Okay, I will
phrase it in
let me phrase it. You said that if you have that chance, you will be a good listener. You will be humble in that government. So how will you put the solution? Because you said that the problem is the school leadership who doesn't promote the humility in that administration. So how will you come up with a solution?
the strategies. When you ask about strategy, strategy is part of my manifesto.
And that's the only
Which I
thing.
can't
Okay,
say
Mr. Leon. Now you are live
I understand.
on our camera, right on our studio. So those are the main things we should hear from you.
Whatever I can say is the students, we all, everybody here has ears and has brains. Whenever a leader approaches you to tell you, I'll do this and this and this, number one, look at how the leader looks. Your looks are very important. It will say whether you can achieve it or you can't achieve it. So another thing is compare whatever you're paying to. When the deal is too good, you should think twice. What are you paying to?
Okay, Mr. Leon, you are saying when the deal is too good, think twice. Why are you quoting the quote?
Because whatever happens when student leaders approach you, they give you wild things that are, even if you sit and think about them, there are things which can't happen. Because also the school that we are in is a private institution, and a private institution needs that protocol from wherever you are, who you're reporting to, till the director's office, and whatever you're being told.
Yes. So, if I ask you, beyond your manifesto, you said that you can't tell us the manifesto. But beyond your manifesto, what is one major practical challenge facing students on campus right now that you feel uniquely qualified, address, and how will you tackle it?
The last interview that you held with the current president, who was Moses, you asked questions. You started, I guess, now the first question that you ambushed him with was the toilet issue, right? Then you went to the queues, right? Then you also touched on cosmetology things were being stolen, and he said he has no proof. Another thing was the Wi-Fi and so forth. But the major things that are disturbing our students is currently, and it is the big problem that whoever will get to that position should consider the ensuring that every student has their marks in that. The president said almost 90% trained, 90% have been done across all institutions. But up to now, if you ask, or if you just choose to do anonymously, people say whatever they say, it will be a big list of those people who don't have. And the problem can be fixed through having solutions.
So you said that the problem can be fixed.
Absolutely, I believe so.
So how will you? Because if the current one can't fix it, what about you? Will you?
Everybody has his own place now, okay? And Moses, despite we have our differences and everything, he's my good friend. And I can't speak negatively about him, but whatever I can say, he has done his part. And when I guess he has 3 more months in office, when he leaves, we only ask for him to support the leader who will be there. Okay? Inform him on how the ground is, whatever they have done, and at the same time, they should not interfere the elections process, which is very wrong.
So, Mr. Leon, because you said that interfere with election. Why? Because I think there are things being done and they have process. So why are you saying that?
I'm saying that because most leaders, when they get to, when it comes to the end of their term in power, they will tend to project somebody who will take after them. And all we hope for is that we just get a leader who is not a project, but a leader who has that passion to do the right thing.
Yes. So you said that a leader who has passion. Will you say that as of now you are in the race of a president?
No, I
do you
didn't say that.
Do you have that passion?
Mr. Dan, whatever I say is very simple. I'm just a student concerned with the student affairs, and I say there might be a possibility that I will stand as president or not.
Like as of now,
I'm not decided yet.
Yes, but but still, you've not answered the question because I asked you beyond your manifesto. I need just a thing because as of now, if you go outside here, the students will also complain about the internet. And
the internet is a big issue, which is part of my manifesto.
So how will you tackle about it?
I said it is part of my manifesto. So skip. Next question.
Okay, Mr. President, the president to be. Students' welfare, including mental health support and campus safety, is a growing concern. What specific actionable step will you take to enhance the crucial areas?
Number one, you have spoken about the mental health of the students. Currently, as we speak, we have a psychologist in school, who is Mr. Salim, and he's running a new program, reaching to everybody, not only within school, but even outside school. And that is one thing that should tell you that the mental side, students are well taken care of, and at the same time, if we proceed, as I said before, when we started, a conducive environment where you can make a student feel they can speak. But when everybody is on their own, most people suffer things. I have friends who have their issues and their problems, but I refer them to Mr. Salim, because Mr. Salim is somebody who is very calm, and at the same time, he's not judgmental.
So you said that you do.
And the security is the cosmetology part which you asked me. And even when that issue was raised, I was with you. And that issue can be handled by one thing. Appointing somebody, whoever decides to become the next leader, or whoever will get to that seat, if he or she within their cabinet appoints a strong person who will keep up with the administration to ensure that it is well settled with the issue. And that bracket lies within the president, the security and accommodations.
So you said that president and security are accommodation. You, as of now, you said that you are now the president. Because we've seen many things happen. Even we've not seen even the school leadership going even to the hostel, the students of ICS. How will you manage?
My friend, you're very clever. And whatever you say is part of, if I tell you how I do it, is at the same time part of my plans, and my plans is part of my manifesto. So we are just appointing somebody who knows, not appoint somebody. I believe you put the right people according to where they live. You can't appoint somebody who lives in a better place than appointing somebody who lives there. The president whosoever will be the president should appoint somebody who has been there. That is the only thing
So,
that
like as of now, you can't. There's nothing you can say about the safety of the student.
the student's safety is, as of now, it's okay. Though there have been cases of theft in the questions, but at the same time, they can engage more conversations with the administration because it's them who have rented that place where the students are living. So if you engage with them more, at least you can find a reasonable solution to theft.
Yes. So, you know, safety matters. Also, the lifestyle of a student also matters. We've seen cases of mental health. We've seen cases of a drug addict. How many students have you reached?
The drug issue, a few months ago, I saw it being raised on the ICS main group. And my answer was simple. You cannot judge somebody. Selling of drugs is wrong, but you don't know why they're selling.
Okay,
So you should reach terms with them, talk to them, know what is happening. Then you'll be able to help them.
so you said that you read through WhatsApp. Have you planned even reaching them physically?
I have talked to them.
How many?
They were two specific characters who are the suppliers of these things. I've spoken to them. And as of now, I can tell you the school is in a better place because it is no longer conducted in school. Or if it is conducted in school, there's a new person doing it, not the old ones.
Okay, so concerning a matter of mental health issue, have you even joined the motivation of mental health?
If we ask the psychologist, who is also the guiding counselor of the school, he can tell you that we are working together. Mr. Salim, even if you bring him here now, he can tell you we are working together in ensuring that people are spoken to, by ensuring that we have also ways where they can reach you anonymously, speak of whatever they're facing, and they can be helped.
So, what about working hand in hand with the administration and government? How can you tackle it?
There is no problem with the administration part.
Okay, there's
As
no problem, but school leadership also associates with the government, with the administration of the school. So how can you have common to tackle or to share common things?
A leader knows whatever his or her people are facing. So if you think of approaching a certain government institution or approaching the administration, the management of this school, you must know whatever they're facing in order for you to reach to a common ground where at least you can have a 50-50%, where they are okay and you are okay. At least your issue is settled. Next question.
Still on that question, because I've not get it clearly. You said that the school or the school leader council knows what he's supposed to do. How will even the student? Because now, as of now, we've seen a good number of students dropping out of the school.
And I have friends too.
So you say you have friends too.
Who
Have you reached to them to know what is the problem?
I can, even if I show you the messages right now, I'm in touch with everyone, every single person.
So what have they told you?
Some are issues, family issues, some are school fee, financial issues, and some are personal issues, which you can't disclose at the moment.
So have you tried even to talk to one or to bring in the school? Then you said that, and let me try to even just a one time so that you be in school. Have you tried?
I have helped a couple of people by trying to intervene for them to get assistance. I speak to whoever needs to be spoken to, whoever is managing the department, I speak to them, tell them, you see, this one and this one and this one has this problem. How can we help? And then immediately I send that person to the one who is within the administration and they get it.
Okay, so according to the major issues, you are now coming how to fix issues. What are the strategy will you fix to make the ICS, the entire ICS to shine?
Having, as I said before, a leader should have a competent team.
So we want to hear it. You said still
A competent team is, if you need to work, don't put a friend to work with you. Put somebody who you don't know, somebody who can be accountable, and somebody who looks focused. Delegation of duties is not about friendship, it's about...
I know you said that it is not about friendship, but if the friends qualify.
If the friends qualify, maybe you can talk.
I think before we start, I said that who is a leader?
Who is a leader is somebody who picks the right people and who listens and who has solutions.
So you said that you can't pick just a friend.
Yes.
Why?
If a friend is qualified, the friend understands whatever people are facing, fine, they can. But if that friend is there, I have friends. And if I choose not to be present, if I choose to run, which I haven't yet decided, will I call all my friends to work with me? I can't. I'll pick those who understand whatever the students are facing. If that time comes, if I choose to run.
You said that you are not, as of now, you are not capable. But the hashtag running outside, hashtag Leon for president.
People can believe in you. At the same time, it is you to decide if you want it. And people can push you. For instance, I have been monitoring. There are few people who want to become president, who are known to people. But why do they want to become that leader? See, you as an individual, do you have a plan? You can be pushed by people, but you don't have a plan. The same one I'm going to give you a good example. In a company, I'm the director. Okay? Yes. I have a cousin also who wants to join us, who needs work. If they're not qualified and I fail to give the qualified people that opportunity, how will the company run? It can't, because there will be problems. So I guess I've answered your question.
Okay, to the last, if you are parting time, let me give you the parting time. How will you ensure the transparency, accountability to use of the student fund and in the decision-making process of the students and the government?
By having competent people. How? Number one, a leader can be very focused, but the people following him, the people who have been delegated those duties, are failing him or her. So if you have a accountable team where people can state wherever you are as of now and wherever they have stopped, I believe every leader should have a certain book also where they have issues, and each time they make a step, they should be at least maybe taking the process 1, 2 like that.
Okay, that is Leon Juma, a president candidate, looking forward to be elected here at ICS.